I'm going to show you how to do the pigeon effectively and what to keep in mind to get the best stretch possible while you act like a bird. Thanks for joining today. We're working on the pigeon. We're going to start in a tabletop position on our hands and knees. This is just the easiest way so you don't forget which side you do first, which has happened before. So we're going to just get into a comfortable position. Shoulders are going to be loose. And you're going to send, we'll start with our right leg. You send it behind you, up and over, and then you sit deeply into your left hip. Now, this is just the beginning part of the pose. And you're thinking about both sides of your pelvis stretching evenly to begin. So you're sending your back leg back and you're sending your front leg forward. Now, the other thing about this is if you have any sort of knee pain, you can change the position of your lower leg. You can send it a little bit further out, bring it a little bit further in. You can even come on top of it if that makes it feel better. Send something a little bit more like this. I like to keep it right in front of me so that I can really sit down in the middle to get as much stretch as possible. The next phase is your upper body. So if you reach your fingertips forward, and then you're going in the same direction, crossing your body center line, and then allowing your head to drop, reaching your fingertips forward to get a stretch in through your lats. What do I love about the pigeon? As you hold this stretch, I'm going to tell you. Not only is it a full body stretch from fingertip to toe tip, it's also a stretch in through your ankle, your hip flexor on your long leg side, as well as getting every single muscle in through the bent leg. And the beauty is that you can shift through your hips side to side to feel where you need the most stretch. And some days, if you sit your hip a little bit further out, you might get a better stretch. And some days, if you sit a little further in, maybe that feels better. But then as you reach through your arms as well, you're getting a stretch into your shoulders and your lat, again, on your long leg side. So it's a beautiful stretch. Love this one. Take a nice big inhale. And I find that if you breathe into your bent leg, hip, it helps you release some of that tension and get a little bit deeper into the stretch. And let's round that up. Now, if you come back to your hands and knees, you can feel which hip you just stretched, which would be the left one. So that means you now need to stretch the right, leaving your right leg bent. So we're going to lift the left leg, cross it over your midline, and then sit into your right leg. So we're going to just do the same thing on this side. Start thinking about your hips and trying to open your left hip backward and your right hip forward, and think about doing that simultaneously. You can almost think about your pelvis. It's really in two separate pieces. One is going forward, one is going back. And so you're really trying to open and maneuver that. And think about your tailbone being a little twist tie on your pelvis that holds it together. And can move and maneuver and get stretched as well. So you can open up, send your chest skyward, open up through your abs in this position. Get an additional stretch right in through your hip flexor, and then walk your fingertips forward. And again, you're crossing over your midline to get that additional stretch for your side. So you're getting the stretch for your lat, and then all the way up through your entire torso. Let your head fall completely so it's loose. Deep inhale. And just sitting gently into your right hip. And now you can think about maybe moving position. You can change your leg a little bit, see how that feels. And side to side, you're going to feel different. One day you might be more in one, and one day more in the other. So gently move your hips side to side again, just feeling your way through the stretch. Take one final deep breath. And exhale. And you can bring your torso up and release. And sometimes after you do a deep stretch like that, your muscles and your joints just need a little love, a little TLC. So if you come onto your hands, you want to maintain nice structure through your shoulders and torso. Allow your knees to fall side to side. Just to release and straighten your fascia out. Give it a chance to realign with that nice length your muscles now have. Nice deep breath and exhale. And release up. So thanks for joining me. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to my channel so you'll get more of this in your feed. And take a run over to my website, thewellnessgroove.com. I offer personal training, and I also offer on-demand and live group classes. So there's lots to check out, and also shoot me an email if that works too. You can connect with me through my website, thewellnessgroove.com. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining.